Hi there, Andrew Bell, enjoying some of the best winter weather the Gold Coast has ever experienced. They're breathtaking days, and they're showing some of the best sunrises you'll ever experience anywhere in the world with crystal clear skies. Don't miss out on having a look. Now, the real estate market remains an interesting space. As we've touched on already, the post-election period has seen a significant rise in consumer confidence about the market moving forward. There were some real fears about what would have happened if negative gearing had been eliminated. With interest rates easing and good employment figures announced last week, business and consumer confidence has been boosted. Now, that's been demonstrated by a significant number of sales that have happened post-election and by excellent numbers of new buyers attending our open homes. Now, amazingly, the bulk of inquiry has been coming through all forms of advertising, but most particularly from the Gold Coast Bulletin and from national print. On the seller side of the ledger, it continues to be a little challenging. There's quite a shortage of properties on the market for sale, and that's because we've been in a sort of catch-22 situation. People will sell their properties when they find an alternative one to buy. And with so few properties on the market, people who would have otherwise been upsizing or downsizing are just not finding properties that they want to purchase. And so they just don't list their properties for sale. Now, less properties on the market adds to the frustration of buyers who cannot find the property they're looking for. There is fairly strong competition in the marketplace for correctly priced properties, whilst those properties priced beyond the market are still sitting there unsold at this stage. Now, the focus today is on that ever-important component of the Gold Coast property market, and that's tourism. The number of buyers that are attracted to our market is very much dependent on buyers from outside the area, and therefore tourism is important. There are of course two aspects to tourism, national and international. Looking at the national scene, we see record numbers of visitors from across the country. Recently released figures for tourism in the calendar year 2018 saw a 7.2% increase, with 3.8 million people visiting the Gold Coast during 2018. Most importantly, overnight expenditure reached a record $3.5 billion, which was a rise of a massive 19.7% year on year. Visitor nights grew 9% to 14.7 million. That increase is a phenomenal increase in just 1 year. It was also interesting to see holiday visitation increase by 5.2% to 2 million. Some of our inbound visitors were just overnighters for conferences, whilst those who come for holidays, we obviously reap a lot more benefit from. Remember, amongst all of these people who decide to come and visit, there are buyers amongst them. The more the merrier. Equally important, of course, it does boost our Gold Coast economy. Now to the international scene. It was a record-breaking year, with international visitors staying longer and amassing a huge 10 million nights. We had an increase of 24,000 overseas visitors, and a significant proportion of our overseas visitors are now coming to Australia for education purposes, which is a big boost to the Gold Coast economy, as they generally stay longer periods of time and of course spend throughout the time that they're here. Now, New Zealand visitors jumped 11.5% to 213,000. The US market grew 10.2% to 41,000. Canada increased 28.5% to 21,000. Our Indian visitors went up by 19.1% to 38,000. And our Singaporean visitors increased 18.5% to 34,000. Now, this is a fantastic boost to not only the Gold Coast economy, but a significant long-term support to the property market. Have a look at the properties we've got promoted at the moment and let us know if there's anything we can help you with in any aspect of your real estate needs. We have an amazing vacancy rate of just 1.3% in the rental market and desperately need more properties to rent. Our property management team were named the International Property Management Team of the Year late last year, so you can be sure we'll provide you with the industry's very best results. Well, that's it for this fortnight. Look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks' time. Until then, stay safe.